me see if I can see anything live. I also don't see Chimpin live at the minute, which is worrying, Paul. This is very worrying. He is live. He's definitely live. He is live. Yeah, he's live now. So if it's okay, we're going to raid into Paul. I'm going to be there as well. He's probably going to be asking me questions, and we're going to work together on the process of where we want it to go. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you over on Paul's stream in a bit. Cheers.
Hello. How's everyone doing? Sorry about that. I had to get myself some fluids. And I was also, so I hopped on and then I realised that my music sort of like stream starting playlist was set to a folder that had subfolders in it. And every time I went on, I was like, oh, Drew, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I realised that every time I went on, it was just like the same 5 songs on loop. I was like, why is that happening? Turns out they're all in subfolders, so I had to sort that out. But yeah, and also, it's quite funny. So I had a bit of a session, I think it was yesterday, or the day before. I've been trying this thing out where I kind of do work streams, because some of what I do get to do for work is writing music. Some of it you can actually hear in the background now. So I thought, yeah, I'll go on, I'll write some music on stream for work, it'll keep me focused, whatever. And I hit an absolute wall, like, just straight up. I was just like, I've got no ideas, I've got nothing. I mean, you could probably tell, because it got to a point where I was just mousing around like to different parts of the same song and making no progress at all. And I have a confession to make, there was no work call, I lied. I failed, I cancelled the stream, and I deleted all the evidence. And that's what I did. I ran, and I just did emails for the rest of the day. It's fine, like, we all have these moments, you know? Happens to the best of us. So, let me get my headphones on. Yeah. I know. Yeah, Kardashev, I'm just waiting for the playlist to stop on my end. Hey, thank you very much for the resub, F7, appreciate it. Yeah, I've had a bit of a patchy, erratic, that's erratic, not erotic, screaming, erotic screaming schedule, erratic streaming schedule. Oh man, I've got something on the brain. Mildly embarrassing. Yeah, so for a while I was bang on it, and then I was off for a few months, and then I was on it again, and yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Right, so Dan is probably going to be sending me some vocal stems soon, so I'm going to keep his chat window open in the background on the other screen. Yes, it is very sexy. But in the meantime, so there's basically a few things that I wanted to work on tonight, and depending on what you guys want to hear, bearing in mind that you've been listening to the song already, Slave, Zeta song. We are thinking about loading that up, seeing where we got up to with it. I'm pretty sure it's ready to release, so I could just kind of do that to kind of sort of keep fresh, or we could kind of go with the momentum on this. Dan is telling me that the stems are ready, so I'm going to download those now. Oh, I'm such a noob with... okay, there you go. Download. Well, so this is what we're talking about, Jax. What are we feeling? Should we do some Zeta, or should we keep on the DT train? I think we'll start with the DT stuff. I'll get the bones of the song down, because again, this is an old project that I probably can't even find anymore, even if I wanted to. And I'm also working in Logic at the moment. Funny story with that. I did actually go back to Reason to work on some stuff, just because there's some things about it that I still really like. But yeah. So right, where has it actually... Cannot download file. Dan, what's going on? What's happening? Well, the first thing we need to do anyway is I need to get the original file, which I believe is in My Music, Mixdowns, DT2, Old Refs, 4 Cups of Tea. I believe the full title is 4 Cups of Tea and a Warm Egg. So I think we'll start with the DT stuff, because yeah. And I also need to find out Dan, do you know what the original tempo is? Yeah, so Kardashev. And I will get producing some music shortly, but this is something that I kind of feel quite passionately about, because I was using Reason for a very long time. In fact, I'm going to give you some background music while I talk about this. I was using Reason for a very long time. Probably about 8 or 9 years I was working exclusively in it. Even since, before they did... oh, that is loud. Yeah, even before they did VSTs. So obviously when that came and I was able to get access to all of my contact libraries and stuff, I was like, yep, I can work in this. And then I started reaching this point where I was just like, it's missing too many things that I need. Folder tracks, MIDI note chase, even like really basic things like pre-roll. So I bounced around a lot between like Cubase. I tried out Live for a bit. I've got a Push 2 sitting in the corner of the room that I'm not even using. Anyone wants to buy it. And then I sort of kept going back, and then back to Reason for a bit. Finally went to Logic when I got my new Mac, and I'm loving it. But there's still some things that I just find like there isn't as big of a gap between Reason and a lot of the other doors as I think some people think. Like the basics of it, when you're working with MIDI audio automation, I think it works pretty well. I think it even works better in some instances than Logic does, than Live. I mean, Live doesn't have like a Melodyne style pitch editor in it still. For me personally, it's like 6 features away from me being able to actually work in it. And there are a couple of things coming in the new update. Obviously, I can't say what they are, but there's one very, very small feature. It's going to sound so inconsequential, but it's one of the things that I've been asking for a long time. I'm really happy that it's coming. And it does kind of give me hope that, now that the groundwork is done, they did the new graphics engine. I think they did some like CPU core optimization stuff. Now that that's done, and the new browser, hopefully things will start happening. Anyway, that was a big tangent. All of which is to say, right, Dan sent me a new link. Dan, do you know the tempo? Sorry if you've already typed it. Prepare and download zip-in9 files. Because I don't know if you remember what happened the last time I tried to find the tempo on a song. Ah, it's in your project. Don't tell me you didn't do it to a grid. Because that would be hilarious if so. Fine, I'll tap tempo, I'll find it, it's whatever. Okay, so this is my music project, Logic, DT2. And we're calling this, I don't even know what the name of the song is. 4 Cups of Tea. We'll give it a proper name at some point. And then in Logic, I can go ahead and save, and we'll go my music, projects, Logic, DT2. All right, yeah, 4 cups of tea. So I'll just put some music on again while I sort this out. So my music, projects, Logic, DT2, 4 cups of tea. Okay. And then we also need the original reference, which is here. Nice, 150. Yeah, I mean, I still do a little bit of Reason content from time to time. And also the other thing that I should mention, I don't know if this is still, if you still have access to it, but I use Reason a lot as a plugin inside of Logic because you can use all of the players as MIDI effects. And I do a lot of effects, chain building and stuff just using the Reason Rack plugin because I think it's awesome. It's like the Sound Toys effect rack, but times about 1,000. All right, this is where it imports and everything about it is wrong. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Hate it. Dan, are you sure you didn't work to a tempo in Cubase? We had this before. Okay, thank fuck for that. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a stream a while back where I literally spent about 15 minutes trying to get the tempo down. Okay, excellent. So I might as well get the vocal stems in now, and then I can pop those into a group. Create new tracks. All selected files are from one project. I mean, I don't even know if I want smart tempo on, but it's fine. Yeah, well, to be honest, I am quite new to Logic. Fuck off. It's been like a few months, basically. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm still learning. Okay, good. So we'll call that Dan vocals. Don't know why I need to specify that they're Dan's vocals. I mean, they're not mine. Right. So I think the first thing I'll do, as I did with the other projects, is we're going to sort of go through, basically retrack everything, because since the time that I did this project, which I believe was in Reason, got new guitars, new drums, new everything. So we're not going to pay too much mind to the actual sounds or anything, because obviously I don't want to get, you know, sort of mired in the mix. We just want to get to a point where everything is laid out in the song. The mixing will obviously come later. That'll be a whole separate process. I am, before I do anything, going to put a MIDI curve processor as a MIDI insert on this track, because I find with a lot of kits, it's a little bit difficult to... Oh my God, I did it again. It's fine. It does this thing sometimes where it's like, oh, you need to restart your DAW to update rack licenses. But yeah, I have a cool MIDI velocity processor that kind of lets you access the ghost notes a little bit easier. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. It's this thing here called MIDI compressor. So it's going to show you the kind of incoming level of the drums. And what you can do, which is really cool, is you can pull this curve down. So you can access the lower hits more, and you can also give the whole thing a bit of a velocity boost, so you don't have to hammer the keyboard as hard in order to play. Which is cool. Yes, I know the Get Good stuff has it, but I quite like using this one. Mostly just because I like the interface. I like that you can boost the incoming velocity as well, which saves me a fortune in MIDI controllers, because for a while there I was getting through them quite quickly. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Do 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 do. I think it's just the same thing again. Nailed it. Now, I believe the pattern on this thing is... Oh, thank you very much, Chris. Also, it's interesting because Dan was telling me the other night, obviously, about the, you know, I think we wanted to get you involved in some production stuff. Oh, Chris Bedden, I'm pretty sure he's on my friends list. And then I looked to see if we'd spoken at all, and we haven't. So nice to actually talk to you for the first time in the several years that we've been connected on Facebook. Okay, so that is... Oh, really? Oh, do you know what it is? I think it's the encrypted message history thing. So sometimes when I click on people's names, our chat history isn't there. That's what it is. We have spoken. So I think this pattern is... Well, there you go. Just, just undermining my narrative. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. Okay. Oh, so I wanna do this with some ghost notes. So it's like 1, 2. So I'm gonna have to count while I do the ghost notes. 1, 2. I mean, I could just drop in, but in fact, you know what I could do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do it individually, like kit pieces. Okay, so we've got the kicks in. What I'll then do is go in and layer the snare drums in with the ghosts and everything, and then remove... Well, we can experiment with both, but I think it would sound cool to remove the kick where there's a snare happening. Ooh, there's a little... Ooh. So it's doing open hats on the... Okay, so I'm going to have to go in and layer that in, I think. Where are they actually happening? There's not really any pattern to it. Damn. So I think we'll do it on the... Gonna cheat. Bam. So I think they should happen after the d-d, because that would make more sense, I think. Do-dub. Do-dub. But-up. But up. Oh, cool thing that I found recently was that if you hold Shift and Option while you adjust something like length or velocity, it will unify them all to the same thing. It took me ages to figure that out. Also, the I'm wondering if I should give a bit more thought to the... So get the primary hits in. And then maybe have like an underlying pattern, because I don't... Yeah, that sounds nice. Ooh, in fact, what I could do, and what I should do, is if I do a stem split on this, I can mute the original drums. So I can hear how it's kind of shaping up against the the rest of the track. So that's with the new drums now. We can make this a bit more interesting, add in some, like, you know, little symbols and fills and stuff and whatever, but... Okay, so here we want like a little... There you go. Yeah, I think you need Spectral Layers Pro in order to do that. Dun dun. Nope, didn't like that. Make that a little flammy boy. Pretty sure this thing, there's nothing to... Few ghost notes. Yeah. Or do we think it would sound better with crashes, maybe? Or, in fact, played correctly. That would sound good. So that's obviously calling out for a bit of a Phil Mitchell. That's a thing that happens to me sometimes. My resize handles disappear. God, what did I do? Where am I? Okay, I don't think there was any particular pattern to this. Well, it's the same pattern, but It's just accents all over the place. Maybe we'll do like a little pedal hat. Maybe we could do something different than what's on the original here. Like, how would a or it's a bit what do you call it? Neurotica. Again with the erotica. What do we think about like a tom beat rather than just a copy paste of the cymbal accents? Well, we'll try it out. I think you can do track versions in this. No? Possibly? I swear there's a way. But I don't know how. Maybe someone in the chat knows. Oh, I should do it on, so accent the kind of 1, 2, how would that work? Okay, so when it's a 1, 2, do it on the 1. When it's a 1, 2, 3, do it on the 1, 2. And then we need to go through and sort out the polyphony. So where there's a crash happening, no tom. But we can have a snare, so that's fine. I'm sure real drummers are looking at this and hazing it. Get rid of that. Oh, sounds good with the pedal hat, definitely. don't like the kicks at the same time as the snares, but I would like a little... let's see. Can I... Actually, no, we'll just leave it at snare hits. So we can actually, because I've done that tom beat already, I actually have no idea what's going on there. I don't know what the pattern is. So obviously you've still got the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. But what is the pattern? What's the top pattern? Ah. Maybe if I accent those high notes on it. Ah! Yes, I am. Well, I'm basically re-recording everything because the original project for this is quite old, and I don't fancy digging through it and dealing with missing plugins and God knows what. And also this way we get a chance to do things a bit more interestingly. Yeah, we could do a snare crash, Drew. Let's put it on that second one. So the toms. So I mean, really, what would make more sense because of the positioning of the. Oh no, I guess you could. Yeah, you could do that. I do try as much as I can to figure out, where my hands would go and stuff. Obviously, only up to a certain point. There are some bits where it's just like, yeah, it just sounds good. And then you give it to a drummer like Jay or Mike, and they just have to figure it out. Let's make that one China. China. And then for this one, maybe like a... Oh man, so it doesn't repeat, it just rolls over on itself. I mean, like on the 2 snare hits, have the second snare hit delay. Like that? Or even like this? Okay, that's easy because there's no accents or anything. By the way, I'm aware that this drum kit is like squashed to shit. It's just like my kind of demo writing kit that I'm using at the moment. It's not the final thing. But you know what? I'll worry about the crash afterwards. So then the pattern on the kicks. I don't know where that's landing. Oh, okay, it's just doing threes. So I think we're doing a half measure of... Oh, we can like build this bit up a bit more. Ba-ba-da-da. So then we can borrow the drums from this section. Ah, need to turn off play from cycle range. Hey Sam, how you doing, man? Sam is my supervisor and colleague at work. We're actually working on some Argent Metal together. Some of you guys have been in the stream while I've been working on that, and it's sounding really cool. I sent you a very, very rough track that I was working on. Funny enough, with MIDI guitar in the Slack chat. But I'm not sure about it. So if you think it sucks, do feel free to tell me. So yeah. We'll just give a quick run through on the drums. I'm going to leave it playing while I go and grab another cold drink. And then we'll move on to the bass guitar, and then we'll get the rhythm guitars done as well. And then we can start sort of balancing that in with the vocals. Definitely some scope in here for some synths and stuff as well. So I'm going to pop it on the break screen, leave the track playing through, and I'll be right back in a second. Thank you, Drew. What am I doing? What I was thinking of doing on that bit is at the minute, because it's hitting that, it's just hitting the B, maybe sort of get some like, that sort of like thing in there, maybe, I don't know. Right, let's get this tuned up. Oh, I didn't even finish listening to the drums, sorry. Don't know how I'm going to bridge this gap yet. Maybe just like that, I don't know. Again, ignore the shitty amp tone. Was one thing that I wanted to do on that, which was going up to the yeah, it's better. Now for this section, I think on the original, it's literally just like, yeah, picked bass stabs. We could possibly do like a slappy thing, but obviously not on that tone because it's it's a bit extra. tell you what we'll do. We'll do okay, and then just go in and turn the sort of bite and the gain down a bit. So I don't know if to do or just keep it roots, but I don't know where I'd fit in like dead notes in there. Because I don't want to like cut the notes off. Or I could just pick it. It doesn't have to be slapped. Ooh. That sounds kind of nice in the higher register, like. And maybe some sort of like, I was quite liking that movement between those notes. So we'll do the higher part first and then figure out the. But yeah, we could do that twice. And then when we kick into this bit with the piano, and we could have the guitar follow that as well. So it might sound a little bit, not discordant, but it might sound a bit busy and cluttered until I've matched the guitar to it. So if we do 1, 2, 1, 2, I mean, we could just do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That tone is horrendous. Do I have anything better? Let's see. I mean, I could use. What was the one I used to use? Dark Glass. That's the one. Dark Glass Ultra. I quite like that. I know it's not the. Hey, thank you for the follow. There's two models there. There's like a white one and a darker one. I realise it's going to be a different tone than the chorus bass, but again, we're just getting the tracking down. Or maybe not have it happen too often. So Let's see. I think that would sound better rather than doing the, because then it starts to feel heavy on the whatever note that is. Also, it was out of tune. Oh, brother. I was in tune. Just hearing things. Yeah, so I'm thinking kind of do the... Or... That sounds nice. So on the first half of that, we do... Lost it. Let me just see how, just make sure that I'm not losing my mind here. Okay, so we're leading with the root on that. It. Ooh, got it. Oh, the guitar is so basically I did a stem split on an old version of the song, Fake. So that's going to get replaced next. So that's why it's sounding a little bit bad, is because it's clashing with the old version of the guitar. So when the rhythm guitar is following it, I think it's going to sound cool. So you just have to use, yeah, exactly. So just use some imagination. Okay, I mean we can revisit that, but I think it's going to work good with the guitars. Okay, so try that again. Fuck off. Or I could do. Think that would sound cool. Hey, thank you, Bake. Also, was I... Yeah, I was recording on the wrong track. It's fine. Doesn't matter. It's all good. So this bit, we could borrow from the beginning. That's fine. No, I want there to be a slide in there. I can't remember. There is one in the original, but I can't remember where it happens. Okay. I don't really know how you'd classify it, to be honest, Fake. I think we're kind of keeping it like the alt rock category. I don't know if that's accurate. I'm sure other people would know more so than me. Oh, I've got the original bass on, but I know where I want the slide to go, so it's fine. Nice, nice, nice. Oh God. I don't know what the pattern is here. Doom ba-doom ba-doom doom. So, okay, drums need to go away. Okay, I've got it. So there's, you've got the rule of like 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. And then on top of that, there's so In fact, I think I'm pretty sure it's just doing... Yeah, it's just 3, so I don't need to do that kind of rhythmic rule. Now, how is that going? Oh, are you kidding me? Is it in drop A? No, it can't be. It can't be in drop A because... Yeah, because the lowest on that is it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do it in the higher register. It's fine. Oh my god, there's different layers to it. Okay. What? Okay, what's going on? Got it. Okay, I was missing a step out. Fuck off. It's getting that sort of... Maybe it should be fingerstyle. And I need the drums on for it as well. I think that's okay. Oh well, I fucked the end of it, but it's because it actually does something different there. Dum dum da dum. So that wasn't actually my fault. Well, it was my fault because I wrote it, but you know. I mean, yeah, I think that'll do for now. We're getting there, guys. I'm wondering if Dan has a different length version than mine. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I've just realised there is actually a chat to catch up on. I'm so sorry if anyone's written anything and I've just completely blanked you. I'm in the zone. Nick, how you doing? Ash, yes, thank you. Fingers do sound nice. Sandman, yeah. So I personally. Oh, Nick, as in Nick. Nick. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in ages. We are just around the corner from each other, ish. Yeah, no, I'm doing good, doing really good. I hope you and the fam are good as well. So baritone wise, I've never really had that much of an issue with scale length, apart from when it comes to super low tunings. So for instance, I have this guy, which is a 9 RG9 something or other, whatever, I don't remember Ibanez naming. I think this is 28 and it needs to be for the C sharp. My 7 I think is a 26 and a half. And even my old 8, my Ibanez 8 is a 27. And then I have the Schecter, which is a fanned 28 down to 25 and a half. So I don't like long necks all the way through. I think if I was going to have a baritone scale, I'd want it to be fanned, and then I could have a shorter scale length on the top, so I can actually bend notes without ripping my fingertips off. Fuck it. This is different. I need to actually record this. Robert, how you doing, man? It's not a BKP. I wish it had bare knuckles in it. It has Fishman fluents, and I really don't like them. So if anyone has any suggestions on pickups or knows anyone at bare knuckle pickups, I'd love a set. I mean, I'll buy them. So yeah, what I hadn't realized is on that last chorus, it doesn't hang on the end of the chorus. It just goes through the full progression. So I have to re-record it. Are you asking about pickups for the bass or for the guitar? For the guitar, the RG9 PB. That's what it is. Yeah, it's the PB. But I'm going to keep that going like. Twat. Also, I wanted to do a little. I want to do a little octave slidey thing. There we go. Just realised I'm clipping the input, but that's clipping is where the tone is, guys, right? Let's see what you're saying. Why don't you like Fishman Fluences? Find them quite fizzy. I mean, I can show you why I don't like them, and you will hear it in a heartbeat. So if I just load up something like, let's see. Oh, I'll save before I do this. Actually, I haven't saved in a while. Right, new audio track, and we'll just put my favorite on, which is the Gojira. So this is just going to be default voicing. It's all of that honk. There's like a mid-range honk. If I pull it into like passive mode, it's all of that stuff at the top. So what I find that I have to do is, what would be a good, well, I'll just use channel EQ. And then I can high pass it, do a bit of a high mid boost. See what I mean? It's just not nice. If I put it into single coil mode, yeah, I don't know. They're just not very nice. I don't like them. I also have them in my 8, and I don't like them in that either. So, but it's going to cost quite a lot if I wanted to get bare knuckles, like in my. So I've got aftermaths in my 7, which is a RGD 71 Alpa. Dan, sorry mate, I just saw that you were back in the chat. I was on call with Chris. What did I miss? Well, I can show you the whole track. New drums, new bass, and we're about to move on to guitar. I think I've got time to do that. Yeah, I could do some guitar. I've changed a few things up with regards to the bass. It sounds a lot better. That bass might be out of tune. Or the guitar might be out of tune. I don't know which one. Yeah, they do custom catchy. And the guitar is going to follow the bass on this eventually. think it is in drop A. Yeah, it is in. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because there's only one spot where the bass needs to go lower than a low B, and I prefer what I've been able to do with it in standard. But that I knew, yeah, it is drop A because it's that. No, this is amplitude 5. So they were doing a set. I don't know if they're still doing it. $99 for everything. I think there's like 2 things that I don't have that they released after this. Like one is a delay and one is something else. But otherwise you get all the speakers, all the cabs, all the mics, all the effects, everything. $99. It's crazy. I haven't used Amp Room for a while. I love the neural stuff. I mean, I use it on the bass a lot. Gojira is like one of my favorite amps still. Yeah, no, I mix them about, to be honest. It's not like I sort of switch, you know. Let's try like just a distortion pedal. Saying that, I might just use this to start with, and then I can fiddle with the tone. Okay, that sounds good. I don't know what this When I Tour business is about. I don't know. I don't know if and when I'll play live, but if I do, maybe, yeah, I don't know. So this is for a second album that I'm working on with Dan Tompkins. So we already have an album out. I've actually put a link to it in the stream description, so you can listen to that on Spotify. We did it years ago, and this is basically the follow-up to that. I'm wondering if it's worth... So instead of doing a straight power chord, doing... We'll try it. I don't know where to put the accents. Why is that different? Do you find much lag with Amplify? Yeah, no, not really. Not any more than anything else. I mean, I run at 64 samples. This is an M3 Max 128 gig. So I can take it pretty low. I mean, sometimes I've been working at 32 samples, but some plugins don't like that. I wonder if when that snare kicks in, just do like a little tip grip. I don't know. We can add that in another time. Now, is that all muted? It's not all muted, so the rhythms are muted, but the layer part is open. There was a note ringing out. It's fine. Wow. Yeah, I mean, all the neural stuff is amazing. Hey, thank you for the follow. And then what I'm going to do is... Okay, so some of you probably will have seen me do this before. It's not something that all plugins can do, but Neural certainly can. So I'm going to pop these on a summing group. And then in the mixer, what I'm actually going to do is take one of these plugins and put it on the summing stack, switch it to... Well, I need to enable the stereo mode. Take it off of the other one. And we'll swap this out for stereo. And basically what you can do is you can process two hard-panned DI guitars through one instance of the amp, which just means that you don't need to adjust two plugins if you want to make a, an adjustment to the tone. And we'll do the same with the rhythm guitars as well. So pop those in a stack, go into the mixer, make sure you don't have multiple tracks selected because otherwise it'll mess up. The nice thing in Logic as well is when you switch to the stereo version of the plugin, it remembers the settings that you had, which is nice. We'll put the tuner on there as well, actually, because that's quite useful to have. And then we can get rid of the second plugin. I don't know if it uses any less CPU, like one stereo version versus two mono. I guess it's got to do the same amount of processing, but yeah. Then you also have to remember to turn your DI tracks back up because that's going to affect the volume going into the amp. Yes, I know, I'll do it in a minute. Okay, so for this, what we'll do is we'll call this heavy RG group, heavy RG left, heavy... Oh, it's not even the RG. Idiot. Heavy RG group, heavy RG left, heavy RG right, layer group, layer left, layer right. Oh god, Tombstone City, that was, I believe that was fought in nameless, just on default settings. I don't think I even changed anything on it, I just left it as it was. this is this where I did the. I'm wondering how that's going to track with. Yeah, kind of made a rod for my own back there because that bass is kind of shifting around the root a bit. Like, did it maybe sound better with just one note? I don't know. What do we think? I guess I'm trying to think like, I mean, I could just. Right, let me just follow the first half because I think that's fine. Go ahead and do in the double. Dude, what is wrong with you? Me. And then what I'll probably do for this bit is, well, first of all, I'm going to pop some tone shaping in before the amp because it's quite sort of flubby on the low end. And we'll have that like quite. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, Robert. What I could probably do is fade it in. I think that would sound cool, or like filter it, or do something in like, you know, sort of mildly interesting with it. I don't know what to use for the clean tone. Maybe We'll definitely need some compression. And we want a clean amp. Yes, I know. I need to restart Logic. Okay, so that's doing what I think it's doing there is it repeats at different points in the phrase, so like repeat, repeat, repeat. Pretty sure that's what's going on. I like that little, I like the high note on that. Also, it's the only time you hear me say this, but there's too much reverb on that. Oh my god. Ah! Maybe would it sound better on the neck pickup single coil? Maybe. Yeah, I think that sounds nicer. And also, I think I need more compression going into that amp. Don't want a spring reverb or anything. Bro, can't even hear. I want something like bright. That's quite nice. It sort of punches through. That hissing, by the way, that's kind of a character of the delay, which I think works, but I mean, I could always take it out. You know what? I'm going to mute the rhythm guitar so you can hear what I'm doing. just getting that. What do we reckon? Do like a little, or I quite like the slide. Also, Robert, I think you were probably right about there not being chugs there. It certainly sounds nicer. Sounds cleaner, I think. Copy and paste? Me? Never. Fuck. Okay, so if these are panned, there's no point in this. Go away. There's no point in this being ping pong, because then I'll lose one half of the delay. What I should do is put the delay effect on a group. So let's do that now. So we just need one of these in stereo, which it already is. Yes, I'm going to restart Logic. Fuck off. Why is one half of that missing? I wonder how that would work just following the... Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Keep it in the low octave. Yeah, that's working for me, I think. We'll kind of have a listen to everything so far in a minute, just to kind of get a bit of wood from the trees, and also because I might need a drink. I'm very thirsty. Got to stay hydrated. Nope. Ooh, that might sound cool. Oh my god. Why are you not looping? I mean, it could be played cleaner. These aren't the final takes, so, you know, it's fine. Yeah, you're telling me. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to chuck this tracking track outside of that group and just give myself a channel that I can give a volume boost to. I don't know if I like that. It's a bit... Oh, maybe it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that... Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Boom, 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 boom. in the original, there's no like layers or anything. Ooh, yeah, I want to do that. So duplicate. Ooh, that's nice, that. So we're doing a little... over the top. I think that sounds nice. Ooh, I think... so we're doing single notes on this. And there's also an opportunity there to do like a bit of like an arpeggiated thing. So... don't know what that's doing. Yeah, I want to try and work in like a sort of Hey, Placidon, how you doing? I think it distracts too much. Keep it simple. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll try it. Let's try it just with the single notes, and I can always drop in and add some sort of points of interest, I guess. I think this is sounding good. Definitely a lot more hard-hitting than the original. Also, on my OBS, I cannot change the volume of my system audio, and I feel like it's overdriving a little bit. I don't know if it is for you guys. It looks like it is. It looks like it's redlining. But the fader for desktop audio is stuck. Anybody know what that is? Oh, lock volume was on. That'll do it. Now there's some shit going on here. Hey Scott, what are you doing? Well, I mean, we can keep the chugs. Chugs are fine. Yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll give it a spin round so far and see how it's all sounding. Maybe unmute the guitars where I've not recorded them yet. But yeah, I think it sounded good. Sounded pretty good. Fucking nailed it, mate. Johnny One Take. That's what they call me. They don't. Hey Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, new setup's pretty decent. The only thing I do miss being able to do on it is play games. Not that I was ever like a fucking gaming streamer or whatever, but it would be nice to be able to, you know, I don't know, jump on a session, bit of Unreal Tournament, you know. So this is just a repeat of the guitars from the verse. So if we collapse down some of these groups, I'll be interested to see what Dan does on this section. Well, I've still got my gaming PCs downstairs in the living room, so I could technically, you know, go online on that, but I don't know. So we can build this section up with synths and you're right, Dan. I'll give you a spin through if you like. Wait. Don't know this bit yet. Kazoo solo. Hey, thanks, Dan. Glad you like it, man. It's definitely sounding like thicker than the original. And obviously this is where we're going to have that thing. I'll take you straight to this next section. I mean, I could leave the chugs out on this bit. I actually haven't done... Oh, there's no synths yet, but there will be. Oh, it always does that. You can't just drop in and record. So I haven't actually done the last chorus guitars yet, so I'm going to do these now. I need to do that again, but that's basically how it sounded. So to be fair, I mean, I've been on about 2.5 hours. I'm probably going to do just the rhythm guitars for this bit, and then I'll save up and maybe call that a night, because I do have work tomorrow. That's what I do now, guys. I work, I sleep, and I work. The only thing I'm going to change on that, and I can drop it in, the slide into the last riff has to come in sooner. Slide. Right. I think... Also, I'm not even putting that in a bloody group. I'm putting it on the top of the group. Now I can't take it off. It's fine. There you go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to leave it. There's some other stuff that I wanted to do. I had some Zeta stuff I wanted to do. I was going to play maybe a couple of songs, a couple of Chimp Spanner songs. But nah, I think I'm going to go sit on the couch and watch some Netflix or something. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who's stuck around with me. It's been a really fun session tonight. I'm trying to think the next time I'm going to be on. It won't be tomorrow. I might do something during the day, sort of during work hours. Hey, thank you, Matt. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I know there's Zeta stuff to do. Oh, happy birthday, Robert. Nice one, man. How old are you? Yeah, I would imagine the next time we'll be on will be probably Monday. You're still young. Got your whole life ahead of you. Yeah, probably Monday, maybe tomorrow during work, or maybe like a quick random one on lunch or something. And then we'll do another Wednesday session next week with Dan. Also, the following weekend, I have a 3-day weekend. So I'll try and get on maybe a couple of times, once sort of on the Saturday or Sunday night, and again on the Monday. That'd be quite nice. And yeah, we'll just keep on trucking. I'm liking how these are sounding. I know we've already done some work with the second album I did some tracks on Cubase. Probably going to try and bring those all over to Logic. So just so we're working in, the same environment. Because I don't want things spread across different doors and, different projects and stuff. No, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ren, really appreciate that, man. And thank you so much for all the follows, all the subscriptions, resubscriptions, greatly appreciated. So, have fantastic time. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, and I will catch you guys next time.